Well, it takes a lot of preparation. I mean, I knew that was going to happen, so I worked really hard to just be completely prepared and have my ways of sort of like getting into both easily. I think it was beneficial for sure that this was season 2 of FUBAR, and I had been acquainted with Emma Brunner in season 1, and so it was a little more familiar. One of the weirder things was like, there were a couple times where I was driving up to set and I was like, wait, I would like forget exactly which crew I was going to encounter. Like somehow the character, because I was so focused on that being the issue, the characters felt a little bit more comfortable. I understood that language, and then sometimes I'd be like, wait, who am I which first AD am I texting? Which world am I going into? Or I'd wake up in the middle of the night and be like, where am I? Which country am I in? That was pretty wild. But by the time I was filming, yeah, the two worlds seemed, the two characters seemed at least far enough apart to like be able to flip-flop. Letting go of one and preparing for the next, I mean, that's kind of, I mean, it makes you a little crazy because it's always intense to like fully drop a project. There can be a bit of like a hangover effect when you have to wrap something, especially a project that you really love. But it is a luxury to get the time to do that, put it away, and then prepare anew for something else. And you get to be a little bit more present for both experiences, the end of something and the start of another. It's like relationships. You don't want crossover. No. You want some timing. A second season of anything. I've done 3 shows as a regular. I've had 2 canceled. I guess I've come back as a guest star multiple seasons, but I've had 2 canceled and 1 that was just like a singular season deal. And so it was new to me. There was kind of like a comfort zone that I think we all sat in, and then we'd be like, are we too comfortable? There was a day we were filming scenes in the safe house that we were just making each other laugh so hard. At the end of the day, or like the next day or something, I called up Nick. I was like, hey, did you like actually get what you needed? Because we were having like way too much fun for that to have been a productive day at work. And he was like, no, it was great. I loved it. And so we were kind of like, okay. I think there was definitely an ease to this season that came with, you know, knowing we had something solid.
It's interesting that you said, like, were we too comfortable? Do you think that being uncomfortable is good for a performance?
Certain kinds of discomfort, sure. I'm also someone who maybe to a toxic degree, like assumes that work has to have some level of like blood, sweat, and tears, which it doesn't always, and I'm trying to embrace that too. But yeah, I think some discomfort is healthy and some